Welcome to Scanny TV on YouTube once again. Latest and latest updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, and some more other interesting updates in this one. Yesterday evening, I brought you guys an update that Coach Otoado, he has named 24 players to face Chad on the 4th of September, 1 p.m. at Stade Olympique in Chad. Then we'll come home on the 8th, exactly 7 p.m. at Accra Sports Stadium to play against Mali. So this is the final squad named by Coach Otoado. In case you have not watched that update, this is the final squad. Now, when the squad was released, a lot of questions are being asked as to why Kwesi Sibo, a new midfielder for Ray Oviedo, who is doing so well, did not get an invite. Well, we have an explanation here. We also check out why Fatai Isahaku was left out of the squad, why Partey was actually invited, as well as why a lot of the players are out and others are also in this particular squad. We have an exclusive in this update. It is going to be somehow lengthy, but please grab a popcorn or any drink that you can get and enjoy the full video because it is worth it. You get to know all the updates concerning 24 players invited as well as those who did not get an invite. I know you have a lot of questions and trust you me, you get all the answers in this particular update. Aside that, we have a lot of transfers going on and others are also going to happen. One mind-blowing transfer that can actually shock all of us. One new Black Star player, Arsenal, they are monitoring him. They want to sign him. And we'll talk a little bit about him in this update. Antoine Semenyo, is he going to join Spurs? Is he going to join Kudus? So that we will get Kudus as well as Semenyo in the Spurs team. We will talk a little bit about it in this particular update together with some few other ones in this one. If you have joined me, take your time. Like the video as always. After that, if you are new, please subscribe. Put us on post notification because we have a lot of amazing updates coming your way. After watching the video, please share the link so that others will also come here and enjoy more latest on this channel. And leave your comment for shoutouts in the subsequent updates. I also do my best to give shoutouts in this one, so stick and stay for your name. We also talk a little bit about Black Stars itinerary, the arrival, training sessions, and everything in this update. So let's quickly go into it. No time to waste. But before then, let me start with some interesting transfer updates. This morning, I can confirm to you that head coach for Tottenham Hotspur, talking about former boss for Brentford and now Kudus coach Thomas Frank, they held discussions about 3 members of the technical team. They held discussion on signing Antoine Semenyo. And I even saw a post from Fabrizio Romano. And according to Fabrizio, he said Antoine Semenyo is a player that Tottenham are looking at in the next 24 hours. And per what I'm gathering today, it is going to be a big move for the player. Yes, they want to send a mind-blowing bid to Bournemouth so that it will actually not even let them think that, hey, we are going to consider it or not. Immediately that bid goes in, they will consider for Semenyo to leave. In fact, before the beginning of this season, Semenyo was one player who was actually being considered by a lot of clubs. Arsenal were there, Liverpool at some points, Newcastle and some other teams. But Semenyo came out to speak that the reason why he decided to extend for Bournemouth was because he was appreciated and he felt at home in the club. That is why he decided to stay. But after scoring that 2 amazing goals against Liverpool and also providing assist on the second game against Wolverhampton Wanderers and doing so well for Bournemouth, not even this season alone, last season and the other one, they feel he's one player who can join Spurs and impress. So for now, Thomas Frank and Spurs, they are preparing a crazy bid to send to AFC Bournemouth to take the Ghanaian for him to come and join Tottenham Hotspur. And it is going to be interesting because Semenyo is very good. He can play both on the right and on the left. He's ambidextrous, both right and left foot. They are all crazy. So when he's coming down to you, you don't even know whether he's going to shoot with the right foot or the left foot. And he can be on the left side of attack for Spurs, and Kudus will be on the right, maybe Richarlison in the middle or anywhere. They can just exchange. So I feel if this move goes through, it is going to be a good one for the player because already Bournemouth, they are somehow a depleted side. Looking at how some of their best players left, the Housen left for Real Madrid, Milos Kekes has left for Liverpool. So if Semenyo also leaves, I think it is not all that bad. But hey, he's enjoying his game. He's doing so well there. If he decides to move, we will support him. But if he also decides to stay, we will support him for him to do more for his side. So that is the latest on Antoine Semenyo moving on from AFC Bournemouth. Now, we also have Arsenal Football Club. They are showing interest in one Ghanaian. And that Ghanaian is none other than the youngster, 19-year-old midfielder, Caleb Yerenchi. In fact, he was named as part of this Black Star squad. And I can tell you, Otuado will play him as a right back, possibly, because he is that versatile. It is not wrong for him to play him over there, because I think for now right backs, we have Tariq Lamptey and Caleb Yerenchi alone. You know, some other injuries are coming through. So because of that, these are the two best that we have at the moment. So yes, according to the latest we are getting from Mail Sports, they are reporting this afternoon that Arsenal, their scouts are scouting the player, and now they are focusing on Caleb Yerenchi to Arsenal Football Club. I think if this one goes through, it is going to be a mind-blowing one. Yes, so per the latest we are getting, Premier League giants Arsenal, they are monitoring Ghanaian sensation Caleb Yerenchi from FC Northern, and it is going to be a great reinforcement if they're able to get him, because this boy, we are all hoping that he will play to the highest level, because if you watch him, the qualities that he will give to you, my oh my, he's just a good player. And perhaps we are getting the Arsenal recruitment team are really keeping tabs on the player, so we will see how things will go on Caleb Yerenchi from Northern to join Arsenal Football Club. This has just begun, so stay and stay. We will bring you guys all the updates on this very channel. Now, a quick one here on the Black Stars team's outline, then we go to the other updates. Let me also emphasize again, we will first of all play against Chad, because many will be asking me in the comment box again, what is the time, when is the date? So next week, Thursday, Ghana will travel away to play on the 4th of September, 1 p.m. at Stade Olympique in Chad. Then after that, we will return home and play on the 8th of September at Accra Sports Stadium, exactly 7 p.m. So that is that. When the tickets and other details are out, we will bring it to you guys on this channel, so that we will all go there and enjoy the games. Now, this is Black Stars outline quickly. Then we listen to what GFA spokesperson has to say on all the players, those who were caught and those who were also left out this time around. So Sunday and Monday, that is 31st of August and 1st of September, we are expecting the Black Stars players to arrive. So those who will play on Friday, Saturday, they are all expected to be in by Sunday. Then those who also play on Sunday, they are expected to fly on Monday to join the Black Stars team. So this is how the itinerary looks like. Now, so arrivals is going to be between Sunday to the Monday, 31st of August to 1st of September. On Monday, 1st of September, when they arrive in camp, they are going to have their first training session at Accra Sports Stadium, and it is going to be open to the media and public. So please, you can join us on Monday, 1st of September 2025. Black Stars team will train here. After Monday's training, they will train again on Tuesday, 2nd September at Accra Sports Stadium. That one will not be open to the public or the media. So that is that. After that training session, they will travel to N'Djamena. That is where we are going to play the match in Chad. So they will travel on that Tuesday. And when they arrive on Wednesday, they will have one training session in N'Djamena on the pitch that we are going to play at the Stade Olympique. And I understand it is an AstroTurf. On the 4th, which is 4 September, Thursday, we will play against them 1 p.m. in N'Djamena at the Stade Olympique. Friday, they will train at Accra Sports Stadium. So right after the game, they have arrangement already. They will fly to Ghana and train on that Friday, recovery training. And that training is also open to the media and public, which is 5th September, Friday. Then on the seat, training at Accra Sports Stadium, which is not open to the media, another vigorous training. Then on the Sunday, they are going to train 7th September at Accra Sports Stadium. First 15 minutes will be open to the media alone. So that is that. Then on the Monday, match day, Ghana versus Mali, going to be a tough one, 7 p.m. So this is how the Black Stars team program outline looks like. So let me know your thoughts in the comment box as well. Now, Let's go and listen to Mr. Henry Asante-Twum, the GFA spokesperson. He has explained why some players were caught and why others were also left out this morning on Ultimate Sports Show on Asempa FM. And I think we have to listen to everything that he said. Let's enjoy it quickly. After that, I'll give shout outs, then we'll be out of here.
Yeah, me sure say Bibia come, but young quite into the squad no. Otwado you convinced so much that these are the boys on bet me I hear they do for the 2 games away enemy.
Why met with them on say if it's about say or GD say I'm renting it to me. I hear Jumana Manua. Why I'm the mama one is honest. He is 100% convinced to say I'm renting for now. On me to me I hear Jumana Manu. Send your pattern. Send your bear. Any swadi who say your person can qualify for World Cup.
Very well, very well. But Henry, say changes kakra ba minim say there was special reasons for certain changes abba in the squad because over the goalkeepers department where yenim say usually Atizigi, Benjamin Asare, and maybe Jojo Walacott or Manav Nuruddin. For the first time, Joseph Annan, a remo our goalkeeper, so Yante, Jojo Walacott, Yante, Manav, Nuruddin. Meaning, reason is a pra and as a performance in Tinama and Sakayaba or goalkeepers department.
Over there, the last sorry, with specific reference to Joseph Annan. I'll see a guy or Ireland, you know. Or the Nico Unity Games in London. Or share of closely for the first time. Now, even now, the first call up. Now, I'm monitoring over a very long period of time. From time when I West Ham, couple of time when I go Ireland, no monitoring. I foresee say a honor on Pese obe make any sorry major change or because Omo I consistent in the last 2 games. Benjamin Asare. And then Joseph Walacott. And then he also wants to give another player a chance, which he did during the Unity Cup. Unfortunately, you know, Joseph Annan Bar Unity Cup, you know, when your opportunity and that. But I am sure Fatah saw 1 or 2 things that impressed. For which reason the entire technical team I was also maintaining 3 goalkeepers. For now, these are the 3.
Nah, not just say injury be any of them are found. Just that and Sakaya na coach na ye.
Manaf has been injured for a very long time. Jojo is working to the club. The new season has just started. He was also injured for some time. And you know, at this moment, they believe that these are the 3 informed goalkeepers all between Abo
Okay, but the defenders, no, meaning say couple of times, Stephen Ambrosius by Kamal Dean Mahmoud defender nano your friend or by this time missing in action and baby a Ghana for crab Bisaka Sepano Razak Simpson that local boy when you call up any performance nano games a boy or Danny in Eddie and Ebenezer Annan woman and to me I'll make it up the squad. I don't special reason be and as a league no yansha sienu inti Otto said
call up every time one. A pool of players. Sometimes 40, sometimes 30. Eventually you settle on either 24 or 23. And from the pool, over my reasons why player A another player B at a particular time. For Ebenezer, he got injured over the weekend. He's already automatically out. Razak is still in the team, but at this point, they feel they have to look at other materials. Ambrosius was very good during the Unity Cup. Every time we have an opportunity, I think he has given us his best. Then again, position you have 2 or 3 options. Ambrosius plays on the left side of defense.
Okay.
In this squad, we have Jiku, we have Salisu. Jiku can also play on the right side of defense. Normally, players know individual qualities, any what you need at a given time, and I would finalize it on who makes the final cut. But there is always a bigger pooler or more a selected player with him. And I think all of them were in that bigger pool, but you cannot have all these players in one squad because too much is spent. You don't also have enough time. Eventually, when you are settling on 23 or 24, some unfortunately will not make it.
So not just say same will be applicable to Nesunuyama, Majid, Ashimeru, Francis Abu, and all that Omsuya midfielders. Same reasons, right?
And Nesunuyama is injured for last season on recovery. Ashimeru at Anderlecht who prior for a long time or recover and check in a season and he is trying to pick himself up. Francis Abu has just changed club and he will need time to settle. There are always reasons why players are in or out of the squad.
Oh, okay. Then it means that will be answering to me a part of it because Brandon Thomas Asante, Ransford Yeboah Collins Dorfer, Umina missing.
Brandon is doing well at Charlton, but I want to show you analysis now. Again, issue about individual qualities comes up. Brandon, or a typical number 9. Occasionally, he can play from the left side of attack. Okay, attackers now, team Nuno. Jordan can play on the left, on the right, or as a center forward. Iñaki Emma similar options, either as a center forward or he can also operate from the wing, specifically on the right. Okay, Kamaldeen Sulemana, he also gives options on the left. Based on what you, especially for game plan and individual qualities. And like I said, you have only 23 or 24 spots. Definitely, but it does not mean that it is the end of the road for any of these players. They are still in the pool, they are still on the radar. Given their performance in the course of the season, any certain circumstances, they will get back their opportunity.
One player, Ghana for so any Edina Chipa umo ebisa about say Edintina or missing a Kwesi Sibo of a Real Oviedo. Qualified by the La Liga. 2 games, our bought the full total of the games, 90 minutes each in the performance. No, and Yadia war from Cranano against Real Madrid, and easy cry. And also at the saying Otuado monitor, and as I say, if we are near the year Fatao, Eddie also is our Sudiano, and so I can.
Yes, I got player Wadan Wedi, even in the second year of Spanish football, we saw what he did with his club. Consistently, he's been playing very well for Oviedo. And Namni Modimbo, and the qualities indeed are more qualified from the Segunda, La Liga last season. In the first 2 games of the season, he has been regular. One of the things I had dreamed our national team colors, the fact that sometimes you have only one full training. In this case, only training was Monday recovery from jet lag, any matches or the next full training on Tuesday, because Wednesday, by the time to me yet aggressive training and then the following day you are playing. So the lack of ample time or teams to or players, new players to gel. If you do not have enough period of time on the training, getting chemistry, getting to know each other, mostly it's difficult. Unlike club side, you are seeing them every day of the week until maybe the game day. And because player, technical team also knows him very well. He's been monitoring him for the past 6, 7, 8 months, if I'm not mistaken. He knows that or enough quality to upgrade this team. But he feels that he would go with Omo Ediya Babonte for now. Now what was every Pemua or Sha Ebeyese Obetumi Abano I can say on authority that or a player Omo any Edinachi Omo Shenwa or players are very likely to break into the squad. But he feels that at this point he would maintain the core of the players or the qualifiers against Chad and Madagascar. Now in the upcoming matches of Shenwa, what will Sadia friends?
Oh, okay. Now, Raz, I hear Abdul. Isaku so the name.
Isaku Prae last year November, Angola, and Yakobo Afcon qualifiers, and that was the end of the season. Until Orikoba and we like the way we get it back, as you say, or body home or Leicester. But the player for injury, Babaka, I was saying we consider a lot of factors before and son of one. Pitch a Yakobo ball, in Jamaica or Chad, a AstroTurf. One of the serious injuries in football is ACL, anterior cruciate ligament. Say a grade 1 or recovery faster than Obianya ACL grade 2 or grade 3. Fatao they are very serious, which is why he was ruled out for over 6 months. And the medical team of the Black Stars, any Leicester City medical team, a serious engagement. And consider all the factors available, and eventually the decision was that we shouldn't rush his comeback.
Okay.
So Obenya enough period, I recover, I rest. Now Obey fully fit for our future competition. We would have loved to have Ishahaku in the team on the back of the current form. We can do crowds and shape our championship, but sometimes and they are open, and you have to consult medically. You have to also consider a number of factors, and you cannot also think, Yakobo has to test don't do more just because or you're available for the next game in Accra. It's one number. He just returned from a very serious injury. And coach is not a consider a factor together with the medical team. At this point, the best decision is to leave him out and allow him to get back to his best, so that maybe a friend in himself is in the best of shapes and in the best of conditions to help us.
Okay. But Thomas Tepate, to bet me confirm say to Dinkomo whether or the right frame of mind say obeba abesom because ye monitor and I say matches ni bi no bimbe ne court date bimbe ye matches ni bi ni ade auto ne nakasa bibia ye kama on Thomas Everton.
Yes. BBI, come on. We have supported all our players with 100% finish over here. He is aware that our court case ahead of him, but and come on in the field and then she said, "Yeah, one not just obey me about have a at the right time, and also he's in the right frame of mind. If you watch games are both for Villarreal in the La Liga since I almost started here now, he is in top shape, and so we think that being a senior player and then with his experience and what he brings to the table, no, we will need him in these two matches. Every player, I mean, Kokubin can see to say there is no player in this squad that
okay,
100 over 100. Every player whose name has appeared on this squad list will be a coach, especially the head coach. Normally, because who need maybe to prepare, they have a certain game plan in mind that only players even on the phone before they arrive, so that mentally they will be much ready even before Asana on the blue Ghana into Bia and all of them are raring to go.
What of a year Christopher Bonsuba man for Castle or Tese Ronaldinho one of the not just deservingly he'll say ultimate area squad the qualities men or the eba or a year the forward forum Christopher Bonsuba
Chris impressive at least if for nothing you will know more or unity games are a ball Lambda, and then they done it. But before the unity games, now more monitor no check. I have heard discussions about Chris, the qualities to say Christiana True, people are making a whole lot of comparisons. If you saw a Messi or Ghana near there. I mean, these are good attributes. Chris can play on the left, he can play on the right, he can also play behind the striker. Into your options, baby, and within the last 3 years of Europe or the copy Saudi Arabia, what done already acquired from Koso Amaya who said is one big player for the future, and the quality it brings to the team are enormous. And when you have a player of this stature, you wouldn't want to leave him out, because on most occasions you have to combine energy, experience, and then also players are almost hungry to fight for a place in the team, and that is what Chris brings to the team.
But regarding call up for our local players, I say we need a ratio. I get to up as a Benjamin Asare Nkwane to make it up the squad. I mean, say young starting league in Intio, and I say a DNT the reason why. Because Razak Simpson ultimately performing well. What's the reason why? I say well, Kapu no, but at this material moment, ebi out of face we no me betimi akoye adwuma no ewo ho ede amai. Apart from Benjamin Asare, who any other player bia or ye local base and I said local player who make up the squad. Reason here there.
But we have national team collapse. Maybe any normally it doesn't matter. It's about the quality of the player and what is needed at a given point in time. And she is not about Obibo, Bofwakwa, and now United, and now Co-United, and now our Katia, or Saudi Arabia. Or a player what catches the eye of the technical team in Canada, you equally have a chance. Let me give you a story. Last season, before I had AFCON qualifiers, John Pence, Fatah Dauda, Echo, TNA, Echo Share, I think it's Sulemana any Samatex, champion of champions. I'm feel by first player didn't appear on their list. Isaac Afo, Samatex left back. Immediately they sent the information to the head coach. They discussed it, and in the next call up, now Isaac Afo. He was in the team for about 4 or 6 matches throughout last year. AFCON campaign in he was in the team. Indeed, baby, our bono does not matter. The our better a brown bono, and you know so a different players. At this point, they feel these are the best materials that they would need for a few matches.
Very well. But regarding Francis Abuno, now because we change club, into maybe I want to make a call up into this particular squad. But about woman change clubs are. Kudus one also a change a club, but yet in the team APM. Is it?
They are not in the same position. Kwaku. Francis was in the big pool as well. He is still in the big pool. What position? There are other materials. Analysis now. At this point, technical team here analysis now. Already a demo ahead of him, and mostly it's not about where you say that and where you say that. No, it's about what you bring and then what goes into their thinking at a particular time.
Okay.
Francis, me personally, is one of my favorites in the team. The composure, the way he calm as a defensive midfielder. On Rashid, he hardly gives 40 passes. The energy level was so very aggressive, very combative, but always calm. I like him. But you see, he's not in the team, not because he is bad, but he's not in the team because, which is not a year or more analysis now. They feel what they have brought out and the boy is
Okay. And so the assurance that the 24-man squad here, weekend will be a the tickets about. Young Cortis will be because may pull it out and not say be a member. I mean, will be ready or report it this weekend, right?
Yes, several more matches this weekend. And you will be out Saturday in Oria or Itinerary in Shemaba. Will be over Sunday in Oria and Soba. Empire the able say will be our own Kotochima. In the best of conditions for them to come.
Now more standby squad be ye man in case will be a home a cotia Yamin Fasama now quickly medino a room.
There is always a pool of players on standby. And they have already been informed. Squad New Year. Now eventually almost settle on mobile camp no obi a was standby be coach in the casa. The player be was standby at this point. Obi has been informed to get ready for the BCA Obeba. That is saying a plan even before the squad is announced.
Oh, okay. Now, who here say in public neighbor who man was standby no?
Asempa FM.
What you do saying? Tonight I said Kwesi Zibo ne Fatao ne Francis Abuno na standby for na.
You have 24 players until the BBC I think it's not professional to talk about who is on standby and who is there. Our main focus is on the 24.
Very well.
Yeah, but by the BBC. But the Kobase BBC, we will know how to go about it.
And more shall say the full complement of the squad, no, the main pa, the itinerary of Mubagana ha, go through, no, share with us enough a young farm community.
Hopefully, Kosiada Acha Eduarda, we are expecting a full house. On the recovery training, or Accra Sports Stadium, Joada. Beranda, Ombe, another training. Nafi, Brother One ago, we are in the memory of Panadu Bremono. Yadani and India in Jamena. Obviously, it means to say once we train in a car Tuesday morning, yen training in Jamena, one other. Then we be training, Ukuada, dear Bechamia, kind. Na Yawada, Yeni chat for number. Yabuya, he say immediately after the match, we will return to Ghana.
Ultimate Sports Show.
Yaboya Wadanwa. He say, I say, every time you hear about Ghana, we be if you're down much, their channel, they are be true. If you're then you may on training, recovery,
FM.
Memenda on another training. Because the other on match day man was one training. And then on Monday, September 8th, January double. This is
Henry, me no wrap it up now in Jamina, Benimse Park, no AstroTurf, right?
Yes.
Now, I say,
this will be their first game.
Yeah.
In the qualifiers. Previously, they were playing outside Chad.
Yeah.
Because that time, we not finish FIFA and approve on the stadium. But almost the MC, almost today, say for the first time in the qualifiers, they have the chance to play at home, and coincidentally, is against Ghana. But for us, that is not an issue. What we know is that where the game is being played is not an issue. We are only focused on going there to fight for the match.
Back to my question. 90% bisa say team no back Ghana ha because in Kenya Kobo ewo AstroTurf so ewo in Jamina no. Na nke bia hu behia say ye training wo AstroTurf bi so ewo Ghana ha kran san yakonya final day training before the match day no ewo in Jamina honomo. Ade na omo training wa class sports we bia na yebenya AstroTurf bi won kan ha ba bia emranten bitima chance ye bo anasa training ewo AstroTurf so ansana finally yakobo ewo in Jamina.
You drew a brother a be training. And I think it solves the problem. But what it is when players are coming off fresh from preseason, almost starting new campaign. Every year, plans are. You have to be very careful about the surfaces they play on. They are not in the season. Conditions of a player in season are different from conditions of a player at the start of a season. And there is always a cautious approach in situations like this. The technical team feels the recovery must be at the Accra Stadium, and then Wednesday they grow up, they will have a feel of AstroTurf before the game on Thursday.
Okay. That is it coming in from GFA spokesperson Mr. Henry Asante Chum. Let me give you a shout out. It is very, very important. Shout out going out to 247 Jalil. I appreciate you. I've seen your comment. You are always here. Alex, cool and young. Alex, thank you. I appreciate you. Ma Abi, you also on this channel. Thank you for being here. Ajua P, thank you. Ajua P, I've seen your comment. Matthew Doku is here. Johnson, Yao Odame, thank you for being here, Johnson. I've seen your comments. Alfred Poku, thank you. EKSL is here. Gally Jennifer Richards, Samuel Kwao. Sir Cordier Gaspar. Okay, thank you, Sir Cordier. Robin Ado is also here. Frank Brookman, thank you. Ofochi Prosper Dotmore. Betty Johnson's County, well, I've seen your comments. Jakpasu Simon, thank you. David Kodia. John Eje. Ayuno Joseph. Felix Boatsen. Royal Star, Raymond, a champion, the most Morris, African Tales. Okay, Fiaku Courage, you are here. Peku Abednego, I salute you. One Truth, you also here. Too Loud APC is here. Yeah, great is here. Emmanuel Amani is here. Entry Philip, Richard Jometsi, Richard Hateka, Ima 8485, Young Black, Felix Infojo, Ebenezer, Gabra. Okay, Mahama, you also here. Mahama, Wisdom Bologa is here. Ampel, you also here. Abraham Derby, Emmanuel Amane, Bright, thank you. Okay, Vincent Ofori, Abraham Derby again, Bernard Jan, thank you. Damdest, you are here. Prince Akure, Esibe Ephraim, and the other guys who all commented. I'll bring you guys more shout outs in the subsequent updates because I had over 100 comments, so I have to actually divide it into two. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This was Kenny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.